My name is Anthony Jesus Ian McGregor Day. And I do not know how old I am. I do not know if I am 44 years old. My birth certificate might say that, but God has told me, and I have enough evidence in my life to show me, I could very much understand and believe an alternate reality where I was not born in 1981, where the government is in on a big spiritual conspiracy to harvest the souls of spiritual children and to give them a fake birth certificate every year they weren't born. For I started to say one day, my name is Anthony G.Z. McGregor, and I was born on the February 21st, 1981, allegedly. So yeah, I don't actually know if I was born in 1981. I also do not know where I'm sleeping tonight. I'm homeless on the streets in Austin, and because of that, I don't know where I'm sleeping tonight. I don't know. God will tell me, you're sleeping here now, you'll be fine. God Metatron tells me I'll be sleeping there, and I believe I can probably get there. But right now, I'm not near where God is telling me I'm supposed to be sleeping tonight. And there's a whole bunch of weird shit that can happen between where I am now and where I'm supposed to be sleeping tonight. That means I don't get there. And my reality is, the more likely God is supposed to say something, at least up until recently, the less likely this will happen. It will happen. And I do not know the time. And here's the point about know. When I say those statements, do I know them? If you understand the knowing, to know something, the feeling of knowing, it is a feeling where you cannot, with confidence or certainty, give an alternative to what you know and believe that's real over there. I mean, you have no doubt. Knowing means you have no doubt. There's no doubt in your mind. You cannot create doubt in your mind for it. And so I can say I do not know the time, because I can say if knowing is having the absence of doubt, meaning there is no doubt in your mind, I can say doubtfully, well, I can see on my phone, I know what the time is, but at the moment I don't have another watch on me and I cannot see around me a clock. So the only time I have is on my phone. And I know my phone can be hacked. And to know the time, needs to know the time is 2:19 p.m. or 2:19 a.m. Or in 24 hours same time, 14:19 p.m. or 14:19 hours. Well, if somebody's hacking my phone and making that last minute jump around a little bit because they want to do that for some reason, maybe some AI just wants to have fun with that. Just want to see what happens to my phone and me if they do that. And it's totally innocuous. It's just like, they didn't even notice the change in it. Well, at that point, if that's happening, and I look at my phone, it's 2:19, and I put it down, and then 2 minutes later I pick it up, it's still 2:19, and I'm not really paying attention, and then I realize it's happening to me, and then maybe it doesn't happen for a while. At that point, though, I can never really say I know the time. So my name is Anthony Jesus Ian McGregor Day. And I do not know how old I am. I don't. And I do not know where I'm sleeping tonight. And I do not know what the time is. I don't know what the time is. I don't. I can tell you what it is, but I can't know it. And right now, I actually can't look at it without stopping the recording. But I think it's Friday, June 29th. And maybe it's about 3:30 in the afternoon because I'm looking at the timer on my phone. And it says 3:40, so my brain just said, it sort of feels like mid-afternoon anyway. And I could stop this and re-record, and maybe that's the next exercise we're going to do to see what the time is. But it is kind of odd you can't see the time while you're recording things on the phone. Why would they take that away? Maybe there's some app that kind of pulls your soul in. Maybe you're trying to get something out. I'm not trying to pull your soul in. Unless you're evil. Then praxis has you.